Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video and another weekly reset. The reset has just gone live an hour earlier if you are in the UK, because of course our clocks went back, which means reset time for us is now 9 AM and not 10 AM. So if you guys like to check things on time, like Zur on Friday, Arms Day on Wednesday, and of course reset today, then keep that in mind that for a little while now our reset time is going to be 9 AM. Now with that being said, let's jump in and take a look at what's new this week, new Nightfalls, and any other noteworthy events. Of course, if you guys missed anything from yesterday, then the Festival of the Lost, or the Halloween event, is currently running. You can get a load of masks, there's some quests to do. Bungie did say they're going to put out a post today explaining exactly when the event is going to stop, and of course when all the items will expire, but for the time being you've got plenty of time to do this stuff, so don't worry if you missed anything yesterday. You can still do it today, you can still do it tomorrow, you've still got an entire week to do it, so you can grab your mask, all that good stuff. But if you want to know anything about the Festival of the Lost, or you want to see all the masks you can get, then I'll drop links to 2 videos in the description box down below. Now, moving on to this week's weekly activities. First up, your Nightfall will see you heading back to the Dreadnought to take on Darkblade, or Alakul the Darkblade, and your modifiers are as follows. You firstly have Void Burn, so of course void damage from any source is greatly increased. You also have Brawler, so Guardian melee damage is greatly increased. You then also have Juggler, so no ammo drops for your equipped weapons, so make sure you have a rotation going on a regular basis. And then finally you have Ironclad. More enemies have shields. Now I do actually have a guide for doing the strike as a Nightfall. I did it on the very first week because this was obviously the very first Nightfall that we had when the Taken King dropped. It can be a little bit tricky, but as is always the way, if you pace yourself, take your time, then generally speaking you should be alright. But if you do want to check that out, then head over to the channel and look out for the Nightfall guide for this strike. Of course, as I always say every single week, make sure you do at least 3 of the Vanguard Heroic Strikes, because the first 3 of these will award you with 10 legendary marks each. So that's a total of 30 legendary marks. So if you've been spending your legendary marks recently, be that on materials, armor, maybe you bought some stuff in Iron Banner and you haven't stocked up since, maybe like me. Either way, whatever it is, that is one of your sources this week. Then next up, if we jump over to the tower, these are your weekly Crucible bounties this time around. Again, as a quick reminder, I say this every week, but just in case you guys missed it, if you haven't unlocked the Crucible bounties, you simply need to complete the Crucible quest chain. You'll then unlock these, and then every single week, if you complete the first 5 weekly Crucible bounties, that will automatically complete the 6th. And the 6th, upon handing it in, will give you Nightfall tier rewards. So that does mean a chance at exotics, of course, obviously more likely to be legendaries, but the point is, they are Nightfall tier rewards. Then moving over to Petra, these are your 3 Taken bounties this week. Do remember, of course, if you do need to raise your reputation with Petra Revenge, then this is an easy way to do so. And then lastly, of course, this week, your tier 3 Court of Oryx boss is Kagura. It's the wizard from the very first week, the one where you need to shoot the eyes, take down the ogre to drop the shield, and then once you've dropped the shield, you can do your damage. It's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you take out the Acolyte's eyes, because of course they give you a stack which makes it much easier to kill the ogre, and once you kill the ogre, you can probably kill Kagura in 1. Either way, that is it for your weekly reset. That is everything you need to know. Again, remember to check out all of that Festival of the Lost stuff. It's a timed Halloween event, so of course once it's gone, it is of course gone. So make sure you do check it out and grab as much stuff as you can. Either way, thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.